Everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. It's Chase on the literal mic. I gotta stop. We're gonna look at DOT today against USD and Bitcoin. We're gonna look at if I was getting paid for this, I'd be fired or promoted. I mean, you never know. I mean, it just depends on the boss, right? Fucking Bitcoin, god damn it. Polkadot on the daily chart. We're at the 200-day. Look at it right now. We're on you can see it. See the purple? You can see purple. I can see purple. We're going to look at the purple. On the daily chart, not so much, right? It doesn't really, if it has no effect to the downside, it's not going to have much of an effect to the upside. So hopefully we're starting to cross all our moving averages back to the upside, sort them back out again, so we can get another move like this out of DOT, right? We need to get back up to these levels. It had a nice base building back in this area from February all the way to our crap May. And now we're fighting to get back up against it, right? How about against Bitcoin? Well, it's a little bit more significant on that 200-day, right? Look at this. Now when you have support, and break right through it, the next time you come through it, well, look what we're doing now. Resistance so far, strike one, strike two so far. Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it today? We'll see. This is the daily candle. If we break the 200 against Bitcoin, this is .Bitcoin now. We want to break this and hold it as support again. Once we break it, we want to hold it as support like we did back here. That would be a sign that DOT's making a more substantial move against Bitcoin to the upside. Okay, let's go back to USD now. And since it doesn't help us much on the daily chart, looking at these moving averages, let's go out to the weekly and see what we got. Well, we're above our 21 week, which we need to hold in a bull market if we want to get crazy. If we want to get crazy like Swayze and, put these moves in. I gotta stop. Well, right now it seems to be more important, the 200 week holding resistance back here, right? If you can't see my cursor, it's right here. See the resistance, rejection, just like high school. Back up, break through it, hold it as support, wick right to it, right there, more circles on the chart all day, every day. If we can hold above that 200 week, which is currently about 27.50 for DOT on the US dollar, 27.50. We want to close there 2 days, 9 hours, aka Sunday for the US time. If you're not, do your own damn time zone conversions, okay? UTC time. Going over DOT against Bitcoin, DOT against Bitcoin. Well, we're a little even less bullish right now as far as the resistance levels, right? Resistance or support, close, right? We wicked through it, came back up. Okay, we closed back up here. Next week, opened up right here, and again, wicked down here, came back up, closed up here. Green candles close on top, people. And we tried to get back above for 1 week, but to break a trend line and have a reversal, potential reversal, you want to have 2 candles on any chart, 2 candles going the other way to have that potential. Did we get it? No, we got 1 above here, right? We closed this one down here. We got 1 up here on the weekly and then right back down. And that's called a rejection. And now we're breaking back up. The week hasn't closed yet. We got to at least close above the 21 EMA against Bitcoin. This is DOT against Bitcoin now. And there's our pesky 200 week. That's some time, okay? So if we close above that, so far we've gotten above it just briefly. But Bitcoin could be ready to make another substantial move to the upside if we start closing above this. Then our next thing we need to be looking for is taking out that previous local top right here, which that closed at, drumroll, 67,545. So if you see us right now, we got some work to do, right? We're at 58,219. So let's get above our 200. Let's break back above this. Let's go back over to the US dollar and see what we want to do here. Well, see, we don't really have any local tops here. Really just this. Our local top wick right there. Look where our local top wick is right now. We're hitting it as resistance. We break that, you should see a more continued move out of DOT to the upside. Yes. Temporarily, these are bigger pictures. So I'm not talking about the next 15 minutes or the next 4 hours or the next day or 2 days or 10 days. Talking about like we talking about practice. We want to get above this and hold it and get back in this kind of support zone here. See this? See how we built this nice structure? We got to get back up in here. And then we can, leave this structure again in the dust like we did back here. Nice structure build and then explode after you break your previous high. So once we see dot break, this level, $44-ish on the, the weekly chart, the daily chart, whatever. If we start closing above that, we still have some leg room to go. I think dot and link will move quite in harmony with this current cycle up. So whatever dot does, I would expect link to do very similar moves. So we would need both of these coins to get back to their all-time highs before the more explosive moves. And what we also want to be looking for is a close above our 21 week and continue to hold that as support for more continued move to the upside. All right, now let's go look at dot RSI for the short term, the daily. Well, we're up at 76, so we're getting up there. How about what? Go back and look at history, right? Not all coins have to get to these levels. If you see, like, for example, dot tends to only make it just between 75 and 80, right? We've never been above 80 on the daily RSI. Look where we are now. So are we overextended per dot? Yes. For overbought? Not quite yet. Really, we want to get above 80, in my opinion. On the flip side of that, look at our perfect dot buys. I mean, usually you want to be buying when nobody else is down here in these areas. This was when dot was at $10. Everyone thought dot was going to, way lower, right? Not necessarily when you know what to look for. And is it time to be buying up here? Not usually, but doesn't mean prices can't continue up, right? Even if RSI falls a little bit and then comes back up, the price can be higher here than it was here. Okay. The RSI is based on the price, but it doesn't mean that because this is going down, the price has to necessarily be going down. So just a general tips and tricks for you there. That's dot Bitcoin. How about dot USD? A little bit closer now. Dot USD tends to get just over 80 on the RSI here. How about on the weekly? On the weekly, been on a pretty big downtrend, right? But the positives, let's look. If we can draw the damn scale down. So if you have a fake imaginary line here, good news, right? This is good. You want to be breaking out of downtrends. So far, so good. On a weekly scale, that's excelente. You don't need a translation for that, do you? Excelente? No. Okay, so not much of a trend we can draw here. For a trend line, you really want to have 3 touch points. We don't have it yet. That's only 2. So nothing's going to help us there on the weekly for dot. But good news is we're going up, right? You want your RSI to be on the uptrend, at least on the weekly, okay? So that is dot in a nutshell. Polkadot Bikini. Who sang that song for 50 gold stars? There was a song called that a long time ago. Showing my age. Got it. I'm 38. Most of you probably like, what the fuck? Doesn't look 38. I know. I have 2 kids, family, house, cars, all the responsibilities. But I have fun with it. I'm trying to have fun with it. I put my sport coat on today. We're ready to go. Bull time. Yes. All right. Some enthusiasticness. It's about time. All right, let me know if you have any questions on this. If you hated it, you're not even watching anymore anyway, so you probably liked it a little bit, right? Or you just stuck around, you're like a bug and just watching my chain link sign back here. It's a real sign. It's real. See? I'm going to break it by tapping on it, but yeah, you can win one of those if you're new here. Like, just follow me on Twitter. If Chainlink hits $100 this year, I'm giving them away. I'm buying, I think I said 5, but maybe I'll do 10. We'll see. All right, I'll stop there. I should have put on the Chainlink video. I'm going to try to do another Chainlink video just like this. We're going to go down our list here today. Happy Friday. I'll see you soon.